alone and desperate in the Pacific. After the boat I was traveling on capsized, in a storm with all hands lost but mine. But my fingers broke free of the ocean's grip. I grasped a rubber raft that had floated free. I mourned the loss of 2 dear friends and so many other good men. But I soon got into a condition where others would be mourning me as well. My skin stretched hard over my bones, sunburned and raw to the touch. My emergency rations ran out and I was left chewing on the leather of my shoes for sustenance, with 3 swallows of water left and miles of an endless emptiness surrounding and killing me slowly. Then she quite suddenly appeared with a quiet splash of blonde mane and lovely emerald eyes peeking over the orange canvas. I was sure my end was near and that I was just hallucinating, till she whispered comfort to my long silenced ears. Even though most of my replies through my salt-cracked lips and parched tongue were inaudible, she hand-fed me for several days a wondrous substance, something I had never tasted before, liquidy and meaty, but I had no fresh water and my body was running out of time. Thirst was the #1 killer of humans when they are hopelessly lost at sea. So in between her angelic visits I slept face down and protected from the sun under a woven blanket of cool seaweed that she had made and kept wet wild. And I dreamed only of her love and how blissful it would be to make her mine. On the 10th day, when death had me firmly in his grasp, in spite of all of the care given, I awoke to the strangest of feelings in my legs and hips. The air seemed to grow thick and strangulating as the entire lower half of my body was encased in scales, glimmering in greens and golds with a huge tail. Flopping eagerly in the bed of my raft, I realized then that I was losing my tolerance for air and for any fresh water sustenance. She then rose beside me and tipped my island of air towards her, and I fell into the waters and breathed their salty, joyous salvation. We swam away together, hand in hand, to the deepest paradise, where many other lost sailors shared mermaids and a brand new way of life. And all that was left and recovered of my life before I became a merman was the empty shell of the raft that carried me, bobbing on the waves that had now become my sky. Much later, symbolically, I was buried at sea, alive by those on shore who loved me. Just a wreath tossed in remembrance far from where I had begun.